It's only blooming Friday. It's Friday Night Live, and you're here with me, the Grom. What a week it has been, guys and girls. How the blooming devil are you? I hope you're excited for the show, and I hope the week has been good to you. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody stateside. I hope you had a fantastic day. I hope the celebrations didn't go on too heavy and too long, and that you're not suffering for it today. Let's just say if you've seen tonight's vlog, you would have seen I was celebrating myself last night, and let's just say that today has been a very long day. The Grom is in a very bad state of affairs, just generally knackered. So I apologise for tonight's show if it goes completely wayward and absolute manic, but hey, you know, all self-inflicted. It was a fantastic evening, and huge shout out to Maria if she's watching, because dude, you absolutely made last night. Sad to see you leave the beautiful factory of dreams, but dude, absolute honor working with you, and last night was epic. So definitely one for the books. Good to see some people are in the chats. Good evening to you all. As I say on the show every week and then fail to do so, I am going to do my very best to keep an eye on the chats and read out the odd comment or two. However, if I don't, I apologise. I'm sorry. I do watch all of the chats back after the show. However, I will say this. Last week, I didn't, because the actual program crashed on me. YouTube crashed on me after I closed the show down, so I couldn't actually scroll through the comments. It just locked up. But I do usually check the chats, and I don't want to give anything away, but let's just say there might be a few things in this evening's show where you kind of feel like, just maybe I might get in that live chat, leave a little comment and see if it gets noticed. But that is a question or a thought for later on in the show. The show's not really going until we cue this intro. So, it is Friday night. You know that means one thing. It's Friday Night Live.
Freedom! So fresh, so new. Freedom! It's all for you. All for you. Freedom! Keep your ear to the ground. Talking about the freedom! It's the best show in town. Freedom! I give you.
We're here. It's Friday night. You're there, tuned in. Yeah, I let my hair down. We're ready for a show. It's going to be a show. So, have you got a brew ready? Have you got a beverage? Have you got a soft drink? This, ladies and gentlemen, is a very, very special brew, shall I say? Let's just say it's supplied by the one and only. Let's see if we can get this right. Oh. You heard it here first. Last week there was discussions in the live chat about getting some really awesome coffee that I can brew at home and have, especially for the Friday Night Live. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Mr. Chris, the coffee guy, actually personally delivered me some ground really awesome coffee, especially for this show tonight. Dude, absolutely stoking. So thank you very much. You are most definitely the official unofficial sponsor for tonight's show, and really awesome coffee. Thank you very much, Mr. Chris. Friday night salute to you. Shout out to Joe for being along for the ride, and thanks for supplying the coffee for the show. So yeah, I hope you guys and girls are sat at home with maybe a warm beverage, as it's getting to that kind of time of the year. I don't know about you guys, but it has most definitely changed in temperatures here in the UK. It was a cold one today. Oh my days. I think I just done really well not to swear on a live. Really awesome coffee at home. Let's just say I'm very much in need of that really awesome coffee this evening. It has been a very, very long, however many hours. Last night, absolutely amazing. Christmas, Thanksgiving, farewell party, as I've liked to brand it. Obviously, if you see the vlog earlier, it was a gnarly evening. I got home, I passed out on the couch for a couple of hours, woke up in the early hours of the morning, and then realised I haven't done an edit. So I edited and then pretty much made a coffee, rolled out the door and went straight to work. Super gnarly to say the least. But yeah, epic evening. It's been an epic week. It's very much, I don't know, what should we say? It's been full of some ups and some downs. If you've been watching the vlog, you would have seen that, yes, it is official. The Grom lost his upload streak. 1,419 vlogs in. There was a wee mishap, a small technical issue. Definitely, well, I'm going to just claim it. It was a personal mess up. It was human error. And yeah, it cost me dearly. So we even edited and uploaded, and we had a vlog for the day, but the vlog didn't go live when I expected it to be scheduled, and it was actually scheduled for the day after. So yes, slight boo-boo. However, the vlog's still here, it's still going. We're going strong, and we're going to be pushing hard into 2024. But the streak, dude, the streak was so painful to realise that such a simple thing had cost so much hard work. But nevertheless, the hard work has been done. It is there for forevermore. And who knows, man? We might still be here in 5 years' time and we'll just get straight back to the same number and try not to mess up. The positive, the PMA, as a certain person would like to claim it. I don't know, the saving grace. Because I will say that losing that streak was almost very much a blessing in disguise. I cannot stress to you guys and girls in words or in actions just how much pressure I piled on myself for those 1,419 days to make sure that there was a video every day. And I didn't actually realise until losing the streak how much pressure was on my shoulders and how much it was actually detracting from the amount of effort, quality and fun that I was trying to put into the actual vlog side of things, which kind of it just takes away from it, man. It was one of those things that it had crept for so long that I hadn't even known it had happened. So to lose the streak halfway through Monday, I thought, do you know what? It doesn't matter. I know that I've got the edit. I know that I've still recorded. I haven't missed the day. I've just missed an upload. So there won't be any Guinness Book of Records knocking on my door anytime soon. However, the Guinness Book of Records says that it is a Mr. Tippy, I think it is, that holds a 10-year daily upload streak. I think it works out as something stupid like 3,656 days or something insane. So yes, his statement was actually, I suggest nobody tries to beat this record. And I don't know, our researchers haven't actually gone deep down the rabbit hole of records on daily vlogs, but I do believe there's a few people in the world that have actually surpassed that number of vlogs. However, I just don't think they've applied for the record, in which case, yeah, a little bit crazy. But yeah, that is definitely out of the books for the Grom. Sucks, but never mind. You know, grass is greener and all that jazz, but the vibe is good. And yeah, we ain't going nowhere. So I did see out the corner of my eye loads of hearts blowing up in that little bit. So appreciate the hell out of you guys. Appreciate everybody here that's watching the live tonight. Thank you very much. I don't know if you see it at the very top of the chat. I don't like asking, so I thought I'd put it in the text in the live. Just saying, please like the video. Hit the little like love 100% party confetti. I can see you guys blowing that up, man. Much love to you. If you're watching on like a mobile or something, I'm not sure. I assume you guys can do it off of TVs and stuff. If you are currently in the live chat, there's a little icon, bottom right hand corner. You can go in there and it just blows little emojis up and I can see it triggering out of the corner of my eye, which is actually kind of a good cue. But don't forget to physically like the video outside of the live chat. And yeah, if you want to share. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you very much. And also, for your own madness, hit the little notification bell. Be sure to check all, because then you will see absolutely anything and everything that I release via this channel, whether it's lives, shorts, daily videos, or even community posts, which I tend to be using as much as I possibly can in the coming days, weeks, months, because let's just say we are, yes, I hate to say it, heading into the festive season. And you may see, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but there is a small bottle brush tree forest. Yes, Andrea got the decorations out of the loft today, which means one thing. And it's also a little bit of a reminder for any of you might have been chilling out like I have on the present front, that the next show that I do will actually be the 1st of December. Yes, I hate to admit it, we are edging very much closer to the finale, the Christmas, the new year, 2024, baby. And if you are unaware, yes, the Grom has wonderful adventures planned for 2024. So I'm just high, stoked, looking forward to it. And kind of can't wait to get 2023 out of the way. But as an exclusive, because you guys gave up your Friday night to be here with me, and I won't see you again before it happens, make sure you've hit that notification bell, because this weekend, if all goes to plan and we don't get hit by an Arctic polar blast from Siberia, we're going to the wave, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get a little something. Can we have one? Where is it?
Excellent!
Oh, yes. We are going to the wave. My God, is it going to be cold? But I say to you now, as you are watching this, I plan to do a live from the wave. So I apologize to everybody else that's maybe on a super early time scale, or as in the point of, if you are a few hours behind, then it could be the crack of dawn by the time that I broadcast that live. But it will be out on location with the Grom, and very possibly a special guest, but you'll have to wait and see. So there will be a live broadcast from the wave next Sunday. So I'm lying. There is another show before. So just giving you the heads up, but it's an exclusive because I might completely forget to mention it. So yeah, delete that last bit, spin on, next Sunday, let's go. But what I do know is the temperatures are dropping, and my days, I think it might be quite an enlightening experience. So yeah, to say the least. It's going to be cold, but I'm just so happy to say that I won't be passing out of 2023 without having a session at the wave. So I'm stoked on that. Let's have a little look what's going on in the chats. Mr. Chris, I see you straight away. Thank you very much for supplying the coffee. I hope you were here earlier when I shouted you out, and it will be continued to be shouted out throughout the night. Huge shout out to Mr. Cockney Buddha for being here. Lovely to see the one, the only, Mr. Alvin. This is a gentleman that has been supporting the vlog for a hell of a long time. Alvin, it's beautiful to have you here. I hope you're well, my friend. And yeah, it's an honour to have you as such a die-hard supporter. So I appreciate the hell out of you. You definitely get a Friday night salute. Who else is in the chats? We've got Dave Usan, Savage Regular. Can I get in there and just move it around? I reckon I can. Who else have we got? We got Alvin, Cockney Buddha, Dave Usan. We got Chill Adventures in the house. I'm hoping he's not going to fall asleep on me, man. We're going to have to keep it good. And Tom. So again, guys, everybody that's getting in there, blowing up the live chats. I can see the hearts just firing, dude. And Rich Slade. Dude, pleasure to have you here, man. I hope you're having a good evening. I hope you've got a hot beverage accompanying you. And I hope it's not too cold wherever you are, dude. Because, yeah, like I say, that winter is coming, my friend. And I can feel it. I even nearly thought to myself, am I going to be able to sit here, do a live in a Hawaiian shirt without freezing my little nipples off? But hey, man, it'll be great entertainment for all the ladies and the guys, man. Who am I to discriminate? So now, what I started off saying at the beginning of the show, bear with me, and I'm going to pull a little something up. But first of all, you know what it is, don't you, guys and girls? You know the score, and I know you sat there waiting for it. I know you're excited. Let's do it, shall we? It's not Friday Night Live without the news. Boom! Check the glasses. Woo. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Groms and Gromettes. It's Friday night. And dude, where would we be without the weekly news? So, some people are boobs, some people's are bums. Who doesn't like a peachy butt? Might not be your cup of tea, we don't know. All I will say though, is this story isn't about your average butt. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. How a sea worm's butt swims away to start life on its own. Yes, so this little bad boy is actually called, and I hope I pronounce this right, a stolonization. Maybe I get points for pronunciation on that. Basically, gnarly little worm, dude. It's a Japanese green salid. I hope I'm pronouncing that right as well. It's a tiny little sea creature, sea worm. And basically, this little bad boy splits itself in two, and its bottom end sets off for an adventure to find love. And I'm like, that's a vibe, man. It's kooky. It had to just make the news. So, yeah. If you didn't like butts, I know Sir Mix-a-Lot liked butts a lot. And I don't think he was talking about this little bad boy. If he knew, man, that track would have been a whole different thing. Moving on swiftly. Blue balls. Yes, we know about it, but not these blue balls. We are talking about thousands of blue balls are being washed up on UK's beaches. Thousands of bizarre blue balls have been found washed up over plenty of UK beaches. More than 1,000 of these mystery rubber typed balls have been found on shores in the Tee Valley over the last 4 days. According to expert in Tee Valley Wildlife Trust, the balls originated from the Hartlepool Power Station, and this just cracked me up, which are used as abrasive spheres, or these abrasive spheres are used to clean their pipe system. Dubbed Taparog balls, maybe, not sure if that's a right pronunciation. After their manufacturer, the balls are rarely released into the sea, but sometimes need to be dumped if there's a sudden build-up of pressure. So there is your factual point on there, man. Don't build up that pressure. Don't dump your blue balls. So, flies. Weird, creepy little things. And I thought I'd keep almost a blue theme here. It's not quite a blue bottle, but check this out. How gnarly is this? So, a mystery after doctors find live fly buzzing around inside a man's intestines. Doctors were left baffled after finding a fly inside a man's intestines during a colonoscopy, easy for you to say, fully intact and alive. This little bad boy was flying about and stuff, man. I would have liked to have got a video and played it for you. The patient, who is 63, had gone for a routine colon cancer scanning in Missouri, US, this year. They put a camera inside his intestines for the colonoscopy, and yeah, basically, everything was going normal until they reached the transverse colon, and I imagine that sounds kind of deep. Like really deep penetration, dude. And medics came across a fly, and they're saying it's a mystery of how it got there. I just hope the little dude got out, man. It's kind of gnarly, but how did he get in there? The mystery goes on. If I actually find anything more about this story, we will keep you updated about the fly's journey and his adventures. Well, like, what was that old ass movie? Not to the center of the earth. Hit me up in the comments. What was the movie where they like just fired the little space, like shrunk the spaceship, put it in a dude and like sent it about? Yeah, this little guy's going full blown like bareback adventurer, bro. Talking about adventures, some people like cold places. Myself, as you can see by my dress this evening, I am more of a warm kind of guy when it comes to holiday destinations. Some people, however, like snowboarding, skiing, and other kind of wintry sports, probably prefer maybe colder places. How about going to the Antarctic? You fancy holidaying there? So check this out. And this, all jokes aside, I know we kind of like just go a little bit crazy on the news. These glasses do that. And after the last couple of stories that I've been reading, they're wonky as hell. Dude, this, a Boeing 787 plane capable of carrying 300 passengers lands in the Antarctic in world first. So salute to the guy that flew that, because even the little terminology they use in this, it wasn't really landing, it was like slipping. Yeah. In what has been hailed as a world first, the plane landed on the icy conditions during the Antarctic summer evening. A team of scientists broke new ground when a plane capable of carrying more than 300 passengers landed in the Antarctic, with aviators hailing it a world first. The plane, a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, successfully slipped down in Troll Airfield on Wednesday night. That doesn't look much like an airfield to me, but man, I don't know nothing. Carrying 45 strong team made up of researchers and staff from the Norwegian Polar Institute. The organisation said they managed to bring 12 tons of research equipment. That, ladies and gentlemen, is no easy feat. I definitely just, that's insane. There was further reports that they said they might get to some point where they actually take passengers, as in general public and people out there, and like, yeah, do you want to go to the Antarctic? Let's just say that is not on my list as a summer vacay. But that was the news. As always, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and blow those live chats up if you enjoyed the news. We'll make sure that it continues. I might even try to find some bigger glasses for y'all, something like that. Let's get back to the show.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are now tuned in to Friday Night Live with the Grom.
So, did you enjoy the news? Was it completely balmy? It was excellent. Yeah, little bit of a whoops, blooper, left that sound effect, but hey man, can't be perfect all the time. Have you seen how many hours sleep I've had? I personally think I've done really well to turn up. Shout out to the really awesome coffee guy. Shameless plug. So, what I was saying before we cut to the news was, I have been reading your comments, and I love the fact that there is, let's just say, a theme. And there's a few people out there that obviously love the glasses. And I had to pick on this comment in particular. Because yes, it was supplied by the beautiful Mr. Chill Adventures. There was this one. This cracked me up, had me laughing. But I'm torn between that and it possibly being this one, where it's saying about, where is it? Where are we? Let's get that one up. Don't know if you can see this. I'm hoping it's going to ping across. There it is. Dude, you do crack me up. And there's just the banter that you guys put in the chats. I've said it in pretty much every show. It's absolutely amazing. The laugh that you have in there and just the spirit, the gags, the abuse. I love it. I love reading back through the comments after the show. So again, if they felt brave enough to get in the live chats, seriously, go in there, guys and girls. The people that fill that little like community are amazing. They're really welcoming, and it's just so lovely. And I appreciate the hell out of you all, man. So I love that. Seriously, dude. And then this gentleman, Mr. Tom, asked this question. How many of those shirts do you have, Grom? So, I don't know if I've purchased any more since I'd done a count in the vlog. And I think I'm up to about 33, maybe more. Put it like this. I can go every day of the month because last year in September, I wore a Hawaiian shirt every day throughout September and didn't have to repeat once. So I obviously have some favorites and kind of can't really see this one. But dude, like the sunset on the bottom of this, banger. Supplied and gifted to me by a very lovely person by the name of Jason Glore, who is an absolute legend, lives out US, and sent me over a whole little package many years ago now with a ton, 5, 6 Hawaiian shirts in there, a few that are real genuine Hawaiian shirts, which was kind of nice. But this one and a few others that I just got such beautiful kind of vibes about them. So I have my favorites, and yes, let's just say I have a few, Tom. There are a few Hawaiian shirts in my life. So yeah, man, I hope you guys and girls are sat at home with a Hawaiian shirt on. Yes, it might be almost like 10 degrees outside, but you can feel the warmth of the red light in the background and the amazing warmth that is in the community here and definitely in that live chat. I hope you kind of feel warm and fuzzy in this colder part of the year. So, I didn't do a shine and light this week and broke the golden rule last week of like being silent on air. There's something about like don't be silent or leave silent pauses or something when you're broadcasting a live show. So yeah, I think we broke a boundary there, guys and girls. That might be an actual set first, where in actual fact it wasn't just a bad silence because something went wrong. We genuinely took some time to remember those that are no longer with us. So this week I've changed it up, gone a little bit different, and let's just see how this kind of works. Because if I'm honest, I like the idea of it. Let's see how it works. So, I'm thinking Q&A session. If you're here in the live chat now, get in the live. There's questions you want to ask the Grom. We're going to have a dedicated section as you guys can ask me questions just like Tom did in the live chat. And unfortunately, I missed it at the time that it was posted. But I just thought, if we take a time to just sit here and be like, guys, girls, fire away, man. Ask the Grom anything within reason. Obviously, keep it somewhat moderated, you beautiful people. So, what shampoo do you use? Straight in there. Dude, I'll be honest, I pretty much use whatever Andrea's got. No, I do use some products, but I couldn't tell you because if I did, you'd all have such amazing hair. I tell you the trick though, don't use too much conditioner, if at all. So there's an answer for you. But yeah, appreciate you asking the question, dude. What did it feel? Oh, how did it feel doing the very first? And I can't quite see it, dude, because the stupid little heart is in the way. When you decided to use it as a tool for mental health. I just had to skip it up and I found. How did it feel doing the very first vid? Right. Let's just say, for some insane reason, I thought that it would be easier, and I'll maybe go in depth on that another day, but I thought it would be easier to talk to a camera and vent and just air my thoughts and my frantic kind of brain to a camera over having to go and get therapy. Now, this was a long time before I had the grace of meeting you, Mr. Cockney Butter, and let's just say I'd gone through or at least applied to a mental health help group in this area, which are known as Healthy Minds, and I can't remember if in those vlogs you actually see me sign up to those in the early days, or if I'd already signed up to it and then it kind of happened. But let's just say I didn't get the best help, or I didn't get the help that I expected at the time. I was asked to go through a rehab centre because I will openly admit that I had a huge and lovable relationship with Mary Jane, and she was good to me. But it was at a point where when I was very open and honest to the group that I was asking for help, they said there is no way that they could help me with my mental health until I got myself clean. Now, at that point, I'd already cut down quite dramatically on what I was doing. But nevertheless, being the honest Joe that I am, I decided to go and get clean, go to a rehab centre. It's not like a full in there rehab centre. It was just an attendance once a week to talk to somebody, and they didn't even really drug test you, so it was all honesty, but I don't know, it's just very weird. Anyway, long story short, we went on holiday. I didn't have access to any equipment, and then therefore it was kind of a nice way to just kill off the fact that I was down to a very small amount. Anyway, came back, and long story on that one, once I told the healthy minds that I was clean from using any substances, they went, that's really good. So I think we'll just discharge you. And yeah, I'd already started the vlog by then. I'd already sort of found a kind of, I don't know, an avenue to just let that go. Let the stress and the demons out. And although I weren't uploading straight away, for those first couple of weeks, it was very strange talking to a camera, and it wasn't easier talking to a camera. It's a completely just new world. However, I just wanted to be as honest with the camera as I was with the group Healthy Minds. And in all fairness, it brought something back to my life that I could have never, ever dreamed of, which was just an amazing community, an adventure, and something that I always wanted to do from the outset was inspire somebody and help, and just if it encouraged some one person to go and pursue what they wanted to do in life, then I was winning. And the other thing was, if others could see what I went through, and they just might not feel they might not feel as messed up if they watch someone like me on a daily basis. So yeah, dude, heavy question. I hope I'm going to have to try to just fall back a little bit. Thanks to everybody who was smashing the little heart while I was saying about that. Yes, the madness is real, my friend. Let me see if I can get back. Where have I gone? There we are. Can you make... Oh, what, like this? I don't know if you can hear that on the mic. You'll have to let me know in the comments. But that's what you're going on about, right? That. Yeah, I've got issues, man. What? I have a lot of time on my hands. So. Sorry I'm late. Dude, Rick, never be sorry, bro. Just, I hope you're good. I hope Friday's right. I hope you've got a coffee brewed. Thanks to the really awesome coffee. Thank you very much. Let's just scroll on down here. What's your favourite coffee? Just answered that one without even reading it. And this is, I'll do this as the last question. I will tell you this. I have a very addictive personality, and when it comes to coffee, I'm not a coffee snob. I am very much the lowest of the low. I will take it instant coffee. I will take it off the floor. I'll have it on an intravenous drip if I could get it. However, the one brand of coffee that I have favoured, very much so, even to the point where I had, and I'll show you this. Out that fool. Just so you know, enjoy the awesomeness Grom special. So this pot was actually supplied by the gentleman that you see in my daily vlogs that delivers coffee to my workplace. And he's not just a guy anymore. He's a really good friend. And for him to go out of his way this evening and deliver me enough for like a couple of pots as well, man. And ground. Because this guy don't deal with like, you know, he's a coffee guy, dude. He deals with beans, baby. And I don't have a grinder. And so he even ground the beans up for me, delivered me the coffee. And this is actually what is in the jug this evening. And the clue is just in the name, man. There is no line when they say the company or franchise is really awesome coffee, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. So let's just say I only really go to work now to get coffee. The money is just a byproduct of it. It pays the bills, but I only go for the coffee. So, guys and girls, I raise a glass to that. Thank you to everybody that got in there and asked a question. Did you like that as a little segment? Do you think that's a vibe? Would you? Should we continue to do that kind of thing in the future? I kind of like, I don't know. I was going to put it out on a post, and I was going to put like a little community post out and say, hey, get a load of questions ready and come and ask them to me on the live. So might do it in weeks to come. Might do it as well if I have special guests. So again, hit that notification bell and just be sure that you get all the stuff coming your way, because I wouldn't want you to miss out on something awesome. See what I did there? Oh, that was smooth. That might have even gone over people's heads. So let me just give you this as well, because I just forget to do it. Please, 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 if you want to have somebody really special to you mentioned on a Shine the Light segment, if there is news articles, if there's somebody that, I don't know, questions even, send them to me on that email address, and I promise to try to send you an email back just to confirm that I got it and say, hey, thanks, just so that you know. And it'd just be good, because the one thing that I don't want to do is just keep picking people to shine the light on, because it gets a bit self-indulgent. Because the sad thing is, I could literally just shine a light on every single human that I know on a kind of personal level. Because, dude, guys, girls, you know, man, like, you're all awesome. There's so many people just even in the chat that I should shine a light on literally every week. But if you have someone really specific, somebody that means a hell of a lot to you, please feel free, hit me up. And that even goes for anybody that isn't actually watching this live. If you're watching this back after the fact that it went live, feel free to hit me up. If it doesn't get on one Friday, it could very well make the following Friday. So again, tune in, get those things to me. And yeah, man, like, show some love, dude, you know? Now, where's my other little one? Obviously, look at this. We'll get another little touch up. Yeah, go hit it. If you haven't, I assume you're already subscribed to the channel. But if you haven't, go smash it. Go smash the like. Make sure you're in that live chat. Hook up with this community, because they're absolutely fantastic. And yeah, just do it. Do it. I tell you what, just do it to yourself, because you deserve it. You're awesome.
I do not believe in the name of sanity.
So, this is a segment that I do like, and I got to hit you with them, ain't I? Oranges were originally green. Side note as well, that carrots were originally blue. Going to work is more dangerous than going to war. Yeah, I feel you, man. The first ever 3D film was released in cinemas in 1922. Sandra Bullock was almost Neo in The Matrix. If The Simpsons aged normally, Bart would now be older than Marge was in the first season. That's heavy. More than 2,500 left-handed people are killed every year from using equipment that is meant for a right-handed person. A mouse can fit through a hole the size of a ballpoint pen. Hey, man, like, I just read this stuff. I don't fact check it. I don't want to give you misleading information. So please, go and check it out. See if you can prove me wrong. Along with the 5 traditional senses of sound, sight, touch, smell, and taste, humans have 15 other senses. These include balance, temperature, pain, and time, as well as internal senses for suffocation, thirst, and fullness. Yes, you heard it here. It's madness. And, oh, I tell you what, check this one out. Where are we at? Don't leave me. Boom. You know the madness is real. That was I Don't Believe It. So, guys and girls, how are you? Where are you? Where are you from? What have you had? What's your name? If you haven't already let that in the comments, please don't, because I don't want you getting in trouble if you're going to tell us that you were partaking in recreational fun at this time. Drugs are bad, please don't do them. Moving on with the evening, I did want to just set a kind of random festive thing here, and this isn't going to be a unofficial sponsor segment. It's actually really awesome coffee for that one. But I will just happen to show you this. Now, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up because it wants to see my face. But if you happen to live in the UK, I don't know if this is going worldwide, but I do know that it's going on in the UK at the minute. And I just wanted to give you guys this nice little tip. And that is Cadbury, the chocolate company, currently running a Secret Santa. Now, I'm not trying to give too much away. And it kind of, yeah, long story. You'll see it in the vlog tomorrow. Basically, if you go online, and I assume if you go to Cadbury's Secret Santa, you can apply on there, and all you have to do is basically give them a telephone number. They send you a PIN code, and you can send a bar of chocolate to someone, and it doesn't cost you anything. But there is a limited amount of chocolate bars to be sent to people, so I highly recommend you get on there real quick, because I'm not trying to sound like a cheapskate, because, hey man, you know, it's a bar of chocolate. What's the cost of a bar of chocolate these days? But I just thought, if you're in the UK and there's somebody that you want to send a little Secret Santa chocolate bar to, go and take note of it, man. Cadbury's Secret Santa. Go and get yourself a little fix of chocolate. While talking about Secret Santas, dude, I feel like as of maybe next week, he might have to live on the top of the coffee pot. Little surfing Santa. I'm claiming it when Ben Gravy's about 60 and if he grows his beard out, that's going to be him, dude. So, yeah, that's me. There's my festive spirit. So, guys and girls, I don't want to keep you much longer than I have to. I will say this. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope you've enjoyed the show. And I will see you same time, same place, next Friday, 10:45, Friday Night Live, with me, the Grom, and with you lovely people. So make sure to get your beverages ready. Have a fantastic week. Stay safe, stay focused, stay positive, and I'll see you then. Have a lovely week. Take care.